What's up, Pokemon trainers, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening up 8 packs of Pokemon Mega Evolutions. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Socratic Rips, and let's do this. Yeah, I was able to get 8 from Best Buy this morning, and to be honest with you guys, like if you go there, they have an 8-pack limit. So you can buy 8 packs of this, but typically if they have ETBs or anything else, they probably only let you get one of those. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool that they allow 8 packs because they get a decent amount. And so I got really lucky. I had a friend text me like, "Hey, they have them here," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm busy, but I'll probably go a little later." And they still had some packs. So, and I know there was some people that kept going back in, trying to go in with different clothing, like different hoodies. I'm like, okay. But hey, to each their own, right? Yeah, cards are very they're very popular. Like right now, just recently at a Target restock, the guy was restocking and he had a box just full of random like Pokemon cards, like sleeves, and it was like there was a couple Destined Rival, there was like 10 Journey Together and a bunch of Megas. And I was like, oh, they just threw them in there. He's like, yeah, this is actually the store threw them in this box because people hide them around the store. And I was like, damn. So when you see them there and they disappear, people are literally hiding them around the store. I was like, that's crazy. But that restocking guy, super cool guy in our area, really respectful. And we respect him. Like, we actually, when I'm there and other people, we actually get the aisle ready for him. We get the aisle ready, so like make sure like put stuff so he just knocks it out quick. But yeah, he's really nice, and he knows us all by like first name, and so it's pretty cool. But again, you got to build those connections with people because I know the lady that there we go. I will definitely take this, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've been wanting to pull another one because I pulled one and it fell out my hand and landed on like my phone stand, and the corner got dinged up, and I was like, no, that broke my heart. So I definitely needed this one again. All right, let me see. Let me give me a sleeve here. But yeah, you gotta respect the people that are doing restocks. Like I know the lady that does Walmart for MJ Holdings, she doesn't even let people line up anymore. She's like, if you're lining up, I will walk out of here. So she makes people leave. Which I get it, you know, some of the people have been starting drama and stuff. I know that one time I was there was a line, and I ain't gonna lie, I was really sick. But I kind of started checking people in, because I was like, you know, two for everything. I go, if you're grabbing more, I'm just gonna grab that shit from you. So, yes, I'm that type of person. I won't sit back while a scalper just grabs everything and puts it in his cart while people just record. Like, no, we're not going to do that. I think, to me, that's just disrespectful to the people that have been waiting in line as well. Like, we can divvy it up like adults, and if there's kids there, we can make sure those kids get stuff. You know, a good example is at that same Target restock I was at just the other day, a mom came in, and she's like, oh, there's going to be Pokemon cards here. And I was like, yeah. I go, but it's going to be, he hasn't got here yet, but when he gets here, it's going to be a 2-hour wait. And she's like, oh, man. Like, she was struggling, like, I really can't wait. And I was like, yeah. And she was explaining like the things her kids want. I was like, hey, I'll be real with you. I have one in my car right now, an ETB of Mega Evolutions. And I sold it to her for the normal price I paid, not even for with taxes. So $55. I didn't even charge her the tax. And I was like, you know what? You know. And she didn't know. You could tell she did not know anything about the cards. Like, she barely knew what the different boxes were. But I was like, you know, like, I want to make sure your kid has something, because that really sucks that a kid can't come in the store and get stuff. And so for me, everybody in line was like, how could you do that? Like the resellers? I'm like, dude, it's for the kid. You know, the kid needs to play. I go, and I was like, and if you don't let the kids are not playing, then essentially the TCG can die out. And so for me, I think about it that way, like to make sure these kids have cards. And y'all know me. As a teacher, I make sure I give my give my students cards. I open packs with my students, get them packs. But you know, because again, yes, Pokemon did a great job, and they got all of us adults when we were younger, and we're still in it. Some of us play it, some just collect for nostalgia or other reasons. Some invest. But we also got to remember, like, hey, there's another group of people that don't have the ability to, like, leave work or have the ability to leave school. And so we got to make sure, to spread the love a little bit. Like today, I sold an ETB to actually a student who really wanted one, again, for $55, and that's what I was going to sell it to him for, and they didn't have enough because I was at a card show. I was like, dude, just give me 30. And so sometimes that's what you got to do, guys. You got to make sure that these kids are getting it. I'll get off my soapbox right now, but just think about that next time. That there's kids that play this game, teenagers, and we got to think about them too. All right, let's see. There we go. We got our second hit. I already have this card, but you know what? I will probably be giving that to a student. Yeah, so I give a lot of my duplicates away to students and stuff like that. Like if I know a student's really into the TCG or just collecting, I'll give it to them. Like I have a student who just started collecting it, and I was like, oh, here you go. She just came up a big thing full of like EX duplicates, IRs, stuff like that I had. Gumshoe. I need more hits, guys. That's what I need. Night Stretcher. I'll definitely take another Night Stretcher. All right, last 2 packs. Do you count that Night Stretcher as a hit? Let me know. I do. I know some people don't. And some people are like, why do they put those in here? We got to think about the people that play the TCG. So it's for, But I definitely count it as a hit. So right now I got 3 hits out. So what am I on? Pack 7? Oh, it's stuck. Hold on. There we go. They get stuck. What's going on? All right, we got another hit, a Mega Lucario EX. We'll shove you there. So right now I got 4 hits out of 7. Not too bad. Can we get another hit from here? Let's see what we can get, y'all. Not a bad looking card. There we go. I have the Japanese version of this, and I've been wanting the English. It's pretty top heavy, but I would definitely take it. There we go. Let me throw a sleeve on this bad boy. Yeah, you probably should recruit him. It looks like he's chasing Pikachu. He might fit perfectly in Team Rocket. Just throwing that out there. He might fit perfectly in Team Rocket, y'all. Maybe he's already part of it and we just don't know. So here are the hits. Out of the 8 packs that I got from Best Buy today. Mega Lucario. Night Stretcher. We got the Abnomus. I can't even say his name. Screw it. Moving on in my life. We're going to call him Snow Dude. Inteleon. Which I'm glad I got this card because I damaged the first one I got. And the Marshadow. This is I like this card. I think it's a pretty awesome card. And yeah, seeing Pikachu look like he's dippy now. He's like, oh no, I'm in a forest with a crazy Pokemon. I'm out of here. Bro's like, looking like he's going on Michael Myers on him. Halloween special here. But yeah, with that said, guys, let me know. What do you think about this? Like, these polls I got. Would you have been happy pulling these from 8 packs, or is it not good enough? Let me know down in the comments. And if you can, make sure to like, subscribe. You know, by the time you watch this, hopefully I'll be over 300. And I'm trying to push over to get 500 subscribers. So make sure to share it out, like it, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Socratic Rips. Me and my boy, Marshadow. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.